How's it going, man? In today's video, we are going to walk you through how Íñigo built his physique within 6 months of working with me using only his body weight and dumbbells. We started in February 2026 and he resigned to another 6-month program without any hesitation right now. Let's go.
I'm now 30 and I work as a doctor. When we started our fitness plan, I had like a pretty standard schedule in the morning. I hadn't changed my weight since I was 18. 12 years I was like exactly in the same weight, 1 kilo up, 1 kilo down maybe. Then once or twice a week I had the 24-hour shift. It was some of the things that was making me not being constant. My workouts, sometimes my meals were not very well prepared because of this. One of the things, this changing schedule and working night, sometimes sleeping the day after all morning, that made me realize I needed a better structure. Yeah, I have definitely noticed a big change in this. With your help, I can, and with the practice we have been working on, I can be a lot more constant. I can organize my week a lot better, a lot more time than I used to do.
That's awesome. Even because you're doing something extra, you're doing workout, you're preparing meals, you still have more time because you're in like a routine.
What I was doing for a few years, being inconsistent and being stable in my systems to exercise and in my strength, I guess. I would be the same. I had been for a few years. I probably wouldn't have made any progress.
Being skinny, how did it felt like for you every single day?
In part, I was used to it because, I'm 30 now, especially when I was younger, because I have been trying to get the bulkier, like more muscle for years. Definitely was a main point that undermined my confidence, especially, when you go to the beach or to the pool or something and you have to take off your shirt. Thought about like, I wish I was skinnier. Another summer that I am some of the skinniest in my friend group. Yeah, the fact that I am working on it and seeing some results has boosted my confidence a lot. Yeah.
And the effort, is it actually worth it for you?
Yes, absolutely. Because it helps me grow muscle. Like it's the only way I have been able to grow more kilos of muscle. I hadn't changed my weight since I was 18 almost. I guess it helps that the workouts are really worth it because I am not just very tired and with muscle aches because I work out, but enough protein and enough nutrition to grow, which I guess it's some of the things that I was missing before.
The feeling after actually putting in the work with the meals, with the protein, how did it scale up for you? How do you feel throughout the day?
After most meals, I feel full, not too full, like I continue with my day, but then I feel just fine. I don't know. I feel it's a bit of a struggle during the meal to force myself to reach the limit of calories and the proteins that we want.
Have anybody from your family noticed so far any changes and improvements?
Especially my older sister, that she's more, I see her less often, like maybe once a week or every 2 weeks. She has told me already twice in different occasions, like, oh, you look stronger, you're working out, it works. So yeah, that feels very nice.
What was the main reason you chose me as a coach?
I hadn't really considered a coach before, but when I saw your profile on Instagram, I started following you because of some workout tips you made on a video. It felt like more real and more closer to the normal experience. When we started talking, you asked about me, about my interest, about what I wanted to work on. I don't know, I really noticed that it was very helpful to have a personal trainer, a coach that can be very focused on making a routine that works for me, not just giving something general knowledge that I think I had most of the general knowledge, but especially adapting it for me and being there like every week. That's what really made a difference. Yeah. Awesome. And I don't know, you felt like real and relatable.
Have you had any doubts before about either me or the program or why we are talking on our first call?
It was probably more doubts about me because I had tried before to start properly organized routine. I wasn't sure if it was going to make a big difference to do it with you, to follow your instructions. My biggest doubt was thinking that it was going to be the same again. Maybe 1 month doing pretty good, then start failing twice a week, then thrice a week.
What do you think was the breaking point for you? Why did you kept going before you failed so many times with your own structuring? Why you kept going and you've been keeping going in this?
Seeing some results helped because the program was complete and we started focusing at the same time on nutrition and on workouts. It worked better and produced some results. I think the main thing was even when some weeks I missed a workout or we had to change something that was not working properly.
That happens all the time.
Even when small things fail and we had to change. The work felt very natural. You were very good and at not telling me off, but being positive about it, like, okay, this is not working, let's change this, and being like very friend-like about it, like not too professional. From the beginning, we had a commitment, a 6-month commitment. That also was a big motivation. The fact that we had a program and you had like different steps planned.
If you looked in the mirror currently 6 months ago, if you should mention like 4 things that you didn't like about yourself that you actually solved right now in the 6 months.
I would say the main thing was muscle mass. Not that I have changed a lot. It has only been 3 or 4 kilos of gain, but I feel what I wanted to change the most was getting more muscle, getting more defined, getting a bit bulkier because I was very skinny.
If you look at anything differently than before,
my mindset has gotten more positive overall regarding fitness. Especially, I have more confidence in myself that I can fulfill objectives and I can overeat when I want to overeat. I can work out when I am tired. I am like more used to getting so many small victories, trust myself more to be able to achieve.
And did it piss you off that you like have to think about it, eat more? Was it like a struggle for you?
Eating more has been a big struggle because especially in the mornings, in the breakfast, I really don't want to eat. Like I could have a very small breakfast or just a coffee and be fine the whole morning. That's what I was used to before. It's been a big effort to introduce big breakfast, to get used to having a big bowl of yogurt with fruits and things. You get used to eat, and it's a struggle. It's an effort that I want to fight. Like it's something that I want to do, and that you have been helping me, especially with this, with the nutrition. You have been like very very close to me, like motivating me every day about how was the yogurt? Are you eating enough? Like it has slowly become easier. I'm hungry every morning, which I didn't used to be. It's slowly getting better, but it's one of the things that I have to put the most effort into, like overeating.
Okay, and where do you think you would be at if you didn't join the program?
I would probably be the same. I have been for the last few years, like maybe doing a few workouts here and there. Yeah, because that was what I was doing for a few years, being inconsistent and being really stable in my resistance to exercise and in my strength, I guess. I would be the same. I had been for a few years. I probably wouldn't have made any progress.
Definitely. What have you been learning so far the most during the program about fitness to actually then manage it on your own?
The most important thing that I have learned to be constant, to be disciplined, and to not wait until you have a big motivation, or to not wait for the proper time, to just be very organized and very consistent, and also be chill about it. Like maybe sometimes before, when I had a very good week or a very good month, I was doing my workouts and eating what I wanted. I was motivated, but then few bad days came and everything went down. I guess I am more mature maybe in that area.
There is definitely someone watching who's on the fence, thinking about starting training, starting taking care of himself or herself. What would you say to them to do right now?
To start today, like the first thing that you have to do is sit down, make a reasonable plan, like with small objectives. Let the plan start today or tomorrow. What I was saying before, don't wait for proper motivation, for something to change, something to get easier in your life. Start today with what you have, maybe complicated schedule with your limited time to work out, but you sit down, you make a plan, maybe you contact with a very good coach like Lucas that helps you with the plan. And especially if you have a guide, someone that is helping you through the program, like someone that is giving you objective for you to follow, keeps a lot of pressure off you.
Like right now, Íñigo, I'm 100% sure you inspired someone. Yeah, because your half a year so far was really incredible. In the nutrition side, how were you eating before you started?
It was more improvised. Generally, I was eating properly with proper proportions, fats, sugars, and protein, broadly speaking. After I started counting calories, I noticed that some days that I thought I had a normal day's amount of calories, I have had maybe 60% of the day before. There were some meals that I was used to making and considering a full thinner or full length that were way too small. Of course, I was having less protein than I am now because it's one of the things that we focus on most. And I was eating way too many carbohydrates.
When you know what you're eating, then also if you eat something bad, how did you feel after it?
It's not that I feel very bad about it because, as I was saying before, tend to remain positive and trust that I will keep on with the program.
What about our relationship? Like, how do you feel about not that we work together, but I feel between you, because you're also younger than a lot of other guys, that it's more like a friendship than just like, okay, we work together and things like that.
Yeah, I agree. And similar to the point I was making before, because we have been building like a friendship and we are almost, we are close in age. I don't know, you are also very open about sharing your own journey in fitness. Yeah, it felt a lot easier, a lot less of a change from my routine because talking to a friend and working out with a friend, it feels more natural than getting like a professional to explain things to you, right?
Understand.
So it's like a professional but very personal. Feel like we have definitely built up confidence and I guess we can say, but this time we are good friends even.
Awesome.
So that has been a very important part of it, I would say.
If there is one thing from the program you should recommend to anyone, what would it be?
I would definitely recommend the program mainly because of the structure, the fact that it is very, very complete. Like I was saying before, it has its phases, it has its different workouts. Like you have the stretching in the morning if you need it, you have the proper workout in the afternoon, you have your whole week planned before you in the app, in the phone. It's like very easy to follow. And the fact that it's also complemented by a meal program, which are the two main things that you need to focus on. It feels very safe. Like you know what you're doing and you have a structure and a plan and you just have to follow it.
So you heard it. However, there is still one thing I have to mention that allows you to build your dream life that comes along with being in shape, and that is taking the first step, doing the first decision. If you're ready for accountability, one-on-one guidance and video examples for every single exercise built by me for you, schedule a consultation call with me in captions of this video and I will show you my approach, results and your fitness plan to get you to the best shape.